Should be good. All right. Boston Source here, and looking forward to July 19th as the MGM Grand Garden Arena will host a big battle in the super welterweight division. And we have one of these fighters here with us as he defends the WBC super welterweight title in a rematch against Tim Tszyu. Very thankful to have the Tower Inferno, Sebastian Fundora. What's going on?
How you doing, James? Everything good?
Everything's all good here, and I got my guy here, well connected, joining us here to speak with us. Um, we got this is one of the more anticipated matchups in boxing, as your first fight was considered as the fight of the year candidate in 2024. What has you amped up about this rematch?
It's a fan friendly fight. The fans like the first one. I'm happy that we can give them a second one.
All right, so Sebastian, what you expect different in this fight coming from your
Uh,
opponent?
uh, I don't know. I can't speak for him. I do expect maybe a more prepared Sue, but other than that, we'll be ready for anything.
Cool, cool. Now, your last fight you had against Cordell Booker, that was in Vegas as well, and you scored a stoppage victory in one of your most impressive outings. Do you feel like that was an A-plus performance from you?
That was a great performance. I think it was a little sneak peek of what this fight can be.
Mm, interesting. Because with that bout that you had with Zoo last year, you kind of like adjusted, given the circumstances in that particular fight. I saw you use the jab more
Absolutely.
and keep a good distance from
Mm.
him over the course of the fight. Was that an adjustment that you made during the fight, or was that part of the plan from the beginning?
That was definitely part of the plan from the beginning. We've been working a lot more things these past couple of years, more maturing, using our length and using our reach and all these improvements. So another year has passed since this last fight with Sue, and we can all expect more improvement from Fundora.
So Sebastian, after this fight, right? Not to look too much ahead, but who are you eyeing at the 154-pound division? Who you
Everybody,
think is a good fight for you, a good matchup for you right now?
everybody, and anybody that's at 154. We have all kinds of good names in this. We have Ennis moving up. We have Ortiz. We have Crawford if he comes back down. Spence, all these guys, all these big names in these divisions. This is a packed division.
Now, you had the thing with Xander Zayas was a mandatory for the WBO title. Um, Now he was in attendance for your last fight against Cordell Booker, but do you feel like this fight with Tim Tszyu was easier to make?
I don't get to make the decisions. My promoter gives me the fights. Uh, he walked into the ring. We talked to him. It looked like it was not done deal, but it looked like that was next for us. But the promoter said, "Hey, we're gonna fight soon next," and I don't have a problem with that. It is a bigger fight as well, anyway. So let's do it.
Ooh. Now you've been one of the notable champions there in boxing as being the tallest to hold a world title, even taller than Daniel Dynamite Dubois. Now, my question with it is how are you able to stay within 154 pounds for all these years?
It's something I walk at. I think maybe it's my metabolism. We do work hard a lot, sweat a lot, do a lot of hard work. So all those things come together and make me a 6'6", 154 fighter.
Yes, yeah, you got a good friend from the amateurs that's like family of mine or whatever. He speak real highly of you, and he was upset that he had missed your last fight. But he said that since the amateurs you always been kind of disciplined. Gary Antonio Russell.
Yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. The
Yeah, he
Russells,
said
we do.
y'all real good friends.
Yeah, Russells. We known the Russells since forever. The mom, the dad, all of them. They when Junior was fighting in where did he fight? He fought in Florida. He fought in Florida in the Hard Rock. I think
Mhm.
Hollywood, Florida. And he came and worked on our gym and everything like that. And yeah, we've known him for a long time. Very, very, very talented family. Very, very talented family.
Yeah, I got a video amateur fight of yours. I think it was the first time you lost in the amateurs. I forgot the guy's name. He's from the DMV area though. You know what I'm talking
Mhm. Uh, There's so much fights in amateur. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I'm almost 10 years as a pro now, so it's been a while.
The word. Now you have this fight coming up with Tim Tszyu July 19th, and with the win, you would likely be rated as the top fighter there in the super welterweight division. While there are other world champions out there, as you mentioned, they would not have the resume that you have. With this win, do you feel like you've proven yourself as a top fighter at super welterweight?
Definitely. I feel like I have already, but again, this fight will cement it even more.
All right, cool. Now I know that we mentioned the thing there with those fighters at 154 pounds. Boots Ennis coming up to 154. Vergil Ortiz as a WBC interim champion. Bakhram as IBF champion. Do you feel like any of those fights could be like the most intriguing for you?
Intriguing, no, because a lot of these fighters, everything changes within months when boxing, especially at 154. People lose their titles or lose a fight, and now they're not as high as a contender as they are or high as a champion as they are anymore. So we'll see how everything lays out, of course, after this fight. But I do plan on fighting again one more time this year. So we'll see who's next.
So, Sebastian, not to get off topic of your fight, but Jerome Boots Ennis and Vergil Ortiz Jr., if they was to make a fight right now, who would you think would have the momentum and the edge going into that fight?
I don't know. That's a 50-50 fight. Of course, this one, Ennis has fought at 47, but he's not a small 47. And he's a champion already. He has that champion mindset. He's already defended his titles and fought and unified as well. So that might give him the edge. But Vergil is still a dog.
Word. And last question here. Given that this is part of the co-feature for Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios, what are you looking forward to being part of this big event? And if you have any favorites for that main event?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be focused on my fight. I think my fight is a big, very big fight. Probably one of the bigger fights on the card. But the main event happens. We'll see where I'm at. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I also think that's a 50-50 fight. We'll see what happens.
Gotcha. Thank you very much on my side here from JR Bell, and of course, my guy Well Connected joining us here.
Thank you, guys.
Sebastian. Good luck too.
Thank you so much.